Hey loggers, I want to thank you for your support so far. Together we can build a wonderful community and expand this creepy universe even further. Help me reach 500 subscribers. Something very big is coming. Now without further ado, when we reach 500, the next door opens. What waits beyond is something I can't face alone. Join the logs. Stay aware. Stay afraid. Let's dive into today's story. There's a time of night my city isn't supposed to have. It's not on clocks, not in schedules. You won't find it in CCTV footage or phone timestamps. It happens between 3:13 and 3:14 a.m. 60 seconds that stretch into an hour. An hour that only some people notice. And if you do, something notices you back. I first experienced it 3 weeks ago. I was walking home from the late shift. Quiet streets, streetlights clicking faintly, the hum of power lines above me. My phone read 3:13 a.m. I blinked. The air stilled. No sound, no wind. Even my breath felt heavy, like it didn't want to leave my lungs. I checked my phone again. Still 3:13. I thought maybe it had frozen. Then I saw movement. Half a block ahead, a man was standing in the middle of the road. No coat, no shoes. His head tilted far back, staring straight up at the empty sky. I slowed down. He turned his head, not down to look at me, but around, like a marionette whose strings had been yanked. Something in his neck cracked, but he smiled. There were others, dozens of them, emerging from doorways, alleyways, side streets. Some crawled, some shuffled, some leaned against walls, twitching like they were learning how to stand. Every face was wrong. Not monstrous, just off, like someone had built them from memory and left out a few important details. Eyes slightly too far apart, mouths curved the wrong way, cheeks stretched too tight. They didn't blink. The man nearest to me started walking. Slow, unsteady. Every step his body bent just a little more. Shoulders first, then hips, then knees, until he was almost parallel to the ground but still upright. His hands dragged along the pavement. I turned to leave. There was someone behind me. She was closer than she should have been. Hair plastered to her face, skin damp, her feet bare and raw. She mouthed something I couldn't hear. When I took a step back, they all stopped. Every single one, dozens of them in perfect silence. And then they all turned their heads to look behind me. I didn't want to see, but I did. Down the street, at the farthest edge of the nearest streetlight's glow, stood something taller than the light pole, thin enough to almost disappear in the dark. It didn't move. It didn't need to. I knew it was watching me. And my phone still read 3:13. I ran. Every turn led to the same street. Every street had the same figures, the same light, the same thing at the edge of it. I don't remember getting home, but when I woke up, my phone was in my hand. It read 3:14 a.m. and in my call log, there was an outgoing call at 3:13 that lasted 59 minutes. The number? It wasn't a phone number, just a single word. Soon. The next night, I set alarms. I told myself I'd sleep through it. But at exactly 3:13 a.m., my eyes opened. I was already standing at my window. Outside, the street was empty. Too empty, no cars, no wind, no hum from the power lines. And then, just like before, people started walking out of the shadows. Faces too smooth, or too wrinkled, or bent in ways faces shouldn't bend. All of them looking past me. I stepped back from the glass, and in the reflection, there was someone else in my room. Tall, thin, bending forward just enough for its head to nearly touch mine. Its reflection smiled. The real space behind me was empty. I started seeing them during the day, in crowds, in the reflection of bus windows, in the space between frames when my eyes blinked. The tall one never moved much, but it was always closer than I remembered. A week later, my phone rang. No number, just that word again. Soon, I answered without meaning to. The voice was wrong. Too many tones at once, like an echo collapsing on itself. You are already between. That night, I didn't check the clock. I didn't need to. The world slowed, and I felt something shift. The street outside my apartment wasn't my street anymore. It bent too far to the left, and the buildings leaned toward each other like they were whispering. The streetlights flickered in slow motion, and the people, they weren't pretending to be human anymore. Their bodies unfolded, stretching higher, bones bending backward, faces splitting into rows of black eyes that dripped. They parted as I stepped outside. Making a path, the tall one stood at the end of it. Up close, its height was worse. Its head bent down low, almost to my chest. Its face a smooth stretch of gray skin with no mouth, until it opened where its neck should have been. Inside, teeth. A spiral of them. It leaned forward. I should have screamed. Instead, I stepped closer. It touched my chest with a finger too long to belong to anything human. And in that moment, every sound I'd ever heard in my life, my name, my family's voices, music, the hum of the world, drained away. Silence filled me, and it said, "Now you walk when we walk." It's 3:13 a.m. right now. I'm not home. I'm in a place that looks like my street but isn't. The lights bend. The air is thick. My my neighbors walk like broken marionettes. And somewhere far away but getting closer is someone else. Someone new. They don't know yet, but they've just looked at their clock, and it's 3:13.